Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to do a bit of names I love, names I would use. We don't think we're going to have another baby, so I'm just going to put them all out there. I don't mind sharing them, do I? I never get that, people that don't share their baby names that they love, or they have to keep it a secret, or I don't know why I did that. And yes, I'm still wearing Christmas pyjamas in mid-January. So I think I'll do maybe top 5 girls and top 5 boys. I think obviously my number 1 boy's name is George, and he's currently sat here. I don't know if you can, very annoying, but he loves it. We play with this all day, don't we? So coming to the new relationship, my partner Jack knew that I already had my baby's names picked out, and for a boy number 1 was George. And he at first said no, I don't like that. So I thought, okay, we're coming to a compromise, we'll find another one. We come up with Ezra. I'm not a George Ezra fan, by the way, so they're just our favourite names. So originally he was going to be called Ezra, and this is way before we found out we were pregnant with a boy. We were discussing baby names and we said what we liked, and his was Ezra, mine was George. And up until he sadly had a friend pass away the year before George was born, so then Jack kind of then said that paid tribute. So if we had a boy, which we did, he's nearly 6 months, sat next to me, he said, well, we can name him George. So we got George, didn't we? Yeah. I've liked Prince George. I like the name George since Prince George was born. So that was, what, 12 years ago now. My second favourite boy's name is Arthur. I quite like the traditional boy names. As you can see, this is going to be a trend in the next few. So Arthur is a recent one actually. I never actually liked it before, but when I thought of having more kids and if we were going to have a boy called George, I was trying to think of what matches that name well. And another one is William. Again, I kind of like prince names, king's names. So it's a little bit of a theme going on here. So I like George, Arthur and William. And then these ones don't really follow the trend. So we've all both liked Elliot, but Jack has a cousin called Elliot, so I just wouldn't feel right. I mean, we don't see them, but it wouldn't feel right knowing there's another Elliot in the family, so that was always off the cards. But I have always liked Elliot for a boy's name. And the 5th one, oh, see, it changes all the time. I now like, actually, because we went to a baby sensory class and one of his little baby friends was called Archie, and I quite like Archie now, but again, I don't think I would use it because we are friends with them. But yeah, a little boy called Archie is quite cute. Little man has decided to join me. So my favourite girl names are Olivia. I've always loved Olivia. I feel like there's never been a time where I didn't like the name Olivia. I did used to like Maria actually, and then because I heard it in the shop randomly, I was like, oh, I like Maria. And then that I was about 10, and then all of a sudden I got Olivia out of Maria, and I've been obsessed ever since. And I said if I were to ever have a girl, Olivia is going to be my number 1 name forever. I think nothing compares to it. Although saying that, when my partner and I got together, Jack is obsessed with Amelia Clark. Yes, he is, isn't he? And I do love Amelia with an E. Yeah. So Olivia and Amelia are our top 2 contenders for girls' names, aren't they? Yeah. Are you going to be Olivia or Amelia if you were a girl? But you are our Georgie boy, aren't you? Yeah. So it's obviously saying number 2 would be Amelia. Number 3 is, see, I find so many girls' names so nice, they roll off the tongue. So I do find it quite hard with girls' names. They're always changing. But at the moment on my list, I have Matilda at number 3, which I just, again, love. I'm obsessed with, obviously, the film Matilda. That's where I got that from. Number 4 would be Sienna. I think I was watching a video one day of a YouTuber who went to Siena in Italy, and I was like, Sienna, it sounds so nice. Sienna Southworth. Yeah. But it's nothing will be Olivia to me. And number 5, is that number 5? Number 5, Aria. And I first heard it when I worked with someone whose niece was called Aria. I didn't realise how big it was because I wasn't into Game of Thrones or anything until I got with Jack. And I only watched it when I started maternity leave, actually. So last May, we just binge watched Game of Thrones and obviously Aria. So that is my 5 names for girls. I hope that gives you some inspiration if you're due a baby, and I love watching these videos, so I thought maybe you guys would enjoy that. I do have them on my TikTok as well, which I posted before he was born, so it's a long way back. But I hope you enjoy, and let me know your guys' names in the comments. Bye.